For my midterm project, I will be discussing how motivation and observational learning helped me in becoming a better shooter at the gun range. I had only been two times before and wanted to get better, so I had my friend who knows how to shoot take me to the gun range and teach me how to shoot better. Motivation describes the wants or needs that direct behavior towards a certain goal. For me, my goal was to get better at shooting. This motivation came from intrinsic factors, which are behaviors that are performed because of the personal satisfaction that they bring. When we got to the gun range, I had my friend line up in the lane next to me so I could see what he was doing and learn from it. As we shot, I would take turns watching my friend shoot and how he did things. We would shoot a couple of rounds and then compare targets. After a box of ammo and watching my friend shoot, I felt more confident and motivated to shoot better. This is where observational learning comes into play, because without the motivation to learn how to shoot better, I would have no reason to learn the behavior through observational learning. Using attention, retention, motivation, and reproduction, I learn how to shoot better. The combination of these things makes it so that you can grasp the behavior you are trying to learn and reproduce that learned behavior over and over again. Although it is commonly believed that the observer will copy the model, American psychologist Albert Bandura stressed that individuals may simply learn from the behavior rather than imitate it. He also stressed four conditions that were necessary for modeling behavior. These conditions are attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation. With attention, if an organism is going to learn anything from a model, he or she must be paying attention to. The second requirement of observational learning is retention, which has to do with being able to remember the behavior that was witnessed. Third, reproduction requires you take the observed behavior and copy that, reproducing the outcome that you observed. Finally, motivation, which is perhaps the most important, because if the organism does not have a reason for imitating the behavior, then no amount of attention, retention, or reproduction will overcome. All this helped me in becoming a better shooter. I would have to first pay attention to my friend teaching me, retain that behavior witnessed, and finally reproduce what I've gathered from paying attention and retaining that information. I ended up shooting better than I started, with a higher score than. The combination of all these things put together is the reason I ended up shooting better than before. It helped me remember all the information I needed to produce the end goal of being a better shot, but without the outside motivation to even get better, none of this would. In conclusion, without motivation to learn something new, your brain can't rationalize to learn it due to the fact that there is no motivation surrounding it, and no outside reasons to learn it.